Good morning.
Good morning.
That was a slow response.
Well, it's the morning.
You're making us a brew.
I am, yes. I think it's that time where we need a brew.
Absolutely. Then should we go sit down and have a chat?
Yeah.
Talk about what we've been up to.
Go on then.
I'll meet you in there.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, you've got black all over your nose. Cold. It's that
'Cause I've
time of
been-
year.
You know, me always getting that fire on, doing all the housework.
Yeah.
You just
doing
don't
all
do
the
anything,
work.
do you?
No, not at all.
So hello there.
Hello.
Welcome back. Thanks for being here.
So I'm Lauren, and this is Adam, and we live on a 59 foot.
Lars, I've made a thing.
What?
I'll tell you, look. We are Adam and Lauren, and we live full time on this 59-foot narrowboat with this little cutie called Shanty.
Thank you for coming with us as we share with you our life on the waterways. My toes are cold, babe.
That's because I left the back door open.
No, it's because I've got slippers that... Why would you have slippers where you can see your toes? I guess they're summer slippers. I need some winter
Indoor
slippers.
You might remember last time we spoke about how for the first time in 3 years we were taking on a winter mooring. So meaning that we paid extra. We're paying £208 a month to not have to move, basically. So we're in this one spot for, who knows, maybe the next 2 months, 3 months till March. I think we mentioned in the last video it was kind of pioneered by you, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I felt like I was receiving that feeling of needing to stay still.
And how have you
Stop.
found staying still?
I am absolutely loving it, and I'm doing a lot of aerial hoop at the moment, which was one of my main focuses. I'm teaching my hula hoop classes, which I'm absolutely loving, and I love meeting new people, so it's great to have found like a new community here. There just seems to be a lot of like routine going on. I feel like I'm in a routine phase and I'm getting stuff done, so that makes me feel really good. But saying that, of course, like when I think about cruising like from last winter, like I absolutely loved that, and I do miss it. I just love the best of both worlds, and the amazing thing is that we can stay still now, and then when we're ready to move, we move.
I've been having a bit of a worry, haven't I, that like because you're so into this routine that you might not want to leave when the time comes. But we're kind of just playing it by ear and seeing what happens.
Enjoying life as it comes. Would you say that you are happy being here, like stood still? Boat still? What would I say?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I'm happy here, but I'm definitely feeling like some kind of stagnant energy inside myself, and I don't know if that's a personal thing. I don't know if that's because we're in one place, but I'm craving could be the moon. I don't know, I'm craving something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I think you know, I believe also in sitting in discomfort. So like if being in one place is making me irritable and bored, it's a good time to like reflect and kind of see why that is, and maybe something I need to work on in myself. But no, overall I think it's definitely been a good experience.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? A cup of tea.
Sound like your grandma when you say
Cup
that.
of tea.
So you might have noticed the title of this video is talking about some of our favourite places we've cruised on the network, and we thought while we're still, it could be a really good opportunity to have a bit of a reflect, and we get asked a lot about some of our favourite places. And although we've got this beautiful winter river we're on now, it's nice to reflect sometimes.
Yeah.
And this video is actually sponsored by Nebo Global, which is an app that we've been using now for like at least a year and a half, and it's great for boaters or prospective boaters, because what it essentially does is it allows you to track all of your journeys that you do. It's like we move around all the time, right? And it can actually be difficult sometimes. You start cruising in the morning, you finish in the evening, you do that for a week straight, and it's hard to remember like where you actually stopped and where you've been. So we've actually been looking back on our Nebo app the last few days of all of the journeys we've done over the last year, and it's amazing because we can see exact journeys we took, how long they took, kind of like what speed we even did in between each one. So we were big advocates for it before we even started working with them.
Yeah, going up the Llangollen, we could tell that we were going very slow.
Very slow. And it's cool because you can have your own community group on there. So we've got one with Ben and Emily, so we can see where they are. And when we were cruising together, we could kind of meet each other and leave each other little pin drops like, we've moored here or don't moor here because there's not good internet. And yeah, it's just such a cool invention.
So about 6 months ago, we decided to install the Nebo Link device onto our boat. And I'm really happy that we've got this, because before we had to remember to start on the app, we would have to start the journey every time we left.
We'd always forget, wouldn't we? We'd be like an hour into the cruise and be like, we forgot to click start.
So with this device, as soon as you start your engine, it starts to track where you are going.
Thanks to Nebo, we're going to show you some of our favourite places that we've been cruising. And you look back over the last couple of years and I could ask you like what cruise or where stuck out in your mind, what canal, what would you say?
Oh, I mean, so many. I mean, this time last year, we were travelling in the most scenic, most beautiful places. We were cruising up the Llangollen Canal. Did I say that right?
Is it? Well, we first called it Llangollen and then Llangollen.
We got told off very quickly.
I think it's Llangollen.
Llangollen.
North Wales.
So when we was travelling up there, it was autumn, so like cruising, wow, just all of the trees and the colours were just impeccable. And cruising through Ellesmere with the lakes, wow, that was so beautiful. And across the aqueducts, both of them, Chirk and
Obviously you enjoyed the Pontysil Aqueduct.
No, I mean, I didn't enjoy I liked walking across it, but taking the boat across it, I was not expecting to have a panic attack. So I just had the most weirdest experience. Adam actually left me to steer the boat whilst he took some pictures. And I was like, I can't do this, because I just looked over that edge and you can see there's maybe like 3 inches of ledge there, and then it's a sheer drop. And like I can walk along this bridge and I'm fine, like it's very tall, but just like being on the boat, I can't. I just started crying. It's like having a panic attack. But we're moving and it's absolutely gorgeous, and Adam's in control now. Wow.
We're halfway across the aqueduct, and just to show you why it seems a little bit scary is that's the only ledge across these beautiful fields.
But yeah, I'm so glad we did it, and I would absolutely do it again, because that was definitely a memorable experience going all the way. And then it was like winter when we was in Llangollen. And you could see like the mountains and the snow and the river. Oh, it was just so gorgeous. Wow, you're making me want to go back now.
I think for me the Chirk Aqueduct on that stretch was just so incredible, because everyone speaks about the Pontysil Aqueduct, it's the one with the really small ledge, so I kind of didn't have that high hopes for Chirk Aqueduct. But when we went across it, it was like a blue sky. We had that amazing footage of the drone going across it.
Yes.
And you have like the train bridge next to you, so you have these beautiful archways.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't expecting it, and that was honestly one of my favourite moments on the boat ever. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow. If I was to ask you the same question.
I think one really nice place, when people ask me where they should go on the network, I really enjoyed the Shropshire Canal. In specific, there was a place called Brewood, it's spelled like Brewood, I'll put it here, and you have these really old tall bridges that are like, I don't know if it's the brick or the way that the plants grow on the bridges, but they're just absolutely beautiful. And we went through Orrewas, and yeah, it was just there was a lot of nature on that canal. It was quite rural, quite difficult to moor at times.
Yeah, but there was a lip, isn't there? But I do remember there was so many like quaint villages and towns, really nice towns up there as well.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Do you know what else for me? Actually being on the River Trent has been amazing. Like,
Sorry, I just really need to stretch.
like we hadn't really cruised on that many rivers, and I remember when we first came on, it was so exciting.
Yeah.
And the boat was going so fast, and we didn't really know what to do with it. So far, Captain's doing great.
Can't believe how fast we're going. Sorry.
Nice and slow, nice and slow.
It's like I'm looking forward and it's fine, and then you look to the side and this boat has never been this fast. Yeah.
And now we're here and it's winter, and like when we walked this morning, for example, like the riverscape, and because it's still flowing and the canals obviously don't flow, and you have the trees and yeah.
Absolutely. It is breathtaking here as well, and also it's been quite lovely to spend such a long time in this area. We've seen summer, we've seen autumn, and today certainly feels like winter. So yeah.
Oh, Shanti's here.
Hey Shanti.
Good morning. Do you want to come up? Have you come to help us do the outro? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we really appreciate you. There's quite a lot of new people here, so yeah, we're just really honoured whenever you like to watch our life. We hope you found some of that interesting. We're going to leave the links below how you can download Nebo, and we're going to leave all the information about our favourite places to cruise below.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Thank you to everyone who has bought us a coffee recently. We really appreciate it, and we're super, super grateful. And if you would like to support us also, we'll just pop the link here. Bing.
Somewhere there. Until next time.
Thank you so much.
Stay happy.
Bye.